Okay, so now you know why I made this really big, this table. So full function to everything. Double whammy. It's actually got the wrong cutters. The other cutters fits better. They're sharp point. If you use these once, you'll never want to have anything else. Piece of garbage. Okay, this is just going to be tin shred. So we're just going through some stuff here. Let's get a flat screwdriver. Another atmospheric river, they're saying, so can't seem to win. So I'm going to do is I got a box sitting here. Well, it's obviously mixed up from one of my jobs. Actually just came from my rental from here, I think. So it's been sitting in the box. So all I'm going to do is just separate whatever is shred. These are always useful. And this is a different class of wire. Number 1, number 2. So I'm just going to cut it. Okay, so we're just going to kind of, almost number 1, but not, stuff like this. And we'll separate the box. So it might clean the brass. So, okay, I need another tool. Need my drill. I'm just starting right now, so I haven't really got all my tools out yet. Might work. Because I could have 4 workstations going at a time. You know, I got one there, one here. Shred. There. Number 1, insulated. I just wonder what these are made of. I don't know if that would be copper or would that be steel. Never tried. The little thing's steel here. It's mostly garbage, but I could probably pop that steel off. Plastic, steel. Number 1, bright and shiny. So what you gotta do is, you want extra money. Most stuff is probably not worth stripping. Not sure about that one yet. See, this one has rivets in it. I think the ground one might not come out. The ground one it's in a rivet. It's okay. We'll just skip the majority. Yeah. Okay, maybe have a bucket for steel here. It's garbage. Got fresh gloves on there, so you know when you get fresh gloves, it's a little bit harder to handle things. I don't have to get a flat head. Okay, we'll try this. Speed up the process. So this one has steel here. It's a little hard to get off actually. Yeah, it's kind of a pain to get off actually. Clips are in there pretty good and they're just solid clips. These gloves, they're not like the last gloves I had. These ones that just keep sliding on my fingers. Usually they don't have these clips like that. This is a pretty old one, so different technology than today. Let's see, if you just go just a tip on there a little bit, it actually straightens it out easier. There's probably a trick to it, but anyways. A little bit of brass recovery there. Years ago, the scrap yards used to buy boxes like this. You'd buy it as, I don't know, like 30 cents a pound or something like that. It was years ago we're talking about. Now, like, can't even sell stuff. You're saying, why am I stripping this? It's only steel, but you know, at least I'm not throwing it in the garbage. Steel, you know what I mean? I just wonder if I could pull this out or something. A lot of times this type of stuff is hard to get out. Right now that'd be like say maybe $1 a pound. Oh no, it wouldn't be that high because it's got a steel jacket, but if I can get it out. That's pretty tough stuff. Tough stuff. It's binding somehow on this one. Used to get a lot of stuff in the old days. 20 years ago, it's everywhere and stuff. It's something to do with this aluminum. It binds off this aluminum metal. I don't think I'll be able to get it out. I'm going to have to unravel it all, which is kind of a waste, but nope. It's not like the aluminum stuff. It slides out easier. This stuff something to do with grounding here, I think. Anyways, I'll do this off camera. Okay, I had to unravel it to about that much and it slid out. If you actually have it cut, it'll probably be okay. Got some aluminum wire here. Some of that stuff. I'm gonna have to make a container for number 1 that I'm not gonna strip, just because, to be honest, stripping this type, it's really small yield, but it's real gritty and it creates a lot of sand when you start stripping it. This one, at least, is thick wire, copper. So I'll strip this stuff here. It does have a cloth coating. See that? It's a coating on it. So anyways, still strippable, but I won't strip this stuff here. And if it's number 1 too short, not worth it. So let's find a container here. Not the best container, but anyways, we'll throw it in. And all these shorts are not worth stripping. Just sell that as dirty or number 1 insulated. Number 2 here. Shred. I mean, it's up to you, right? If you have a cheap stripper, it's a single shaft, and then you could probably do it. These big commercial I got, it's got a lot of gears, it's hard to get to. You gotta take it apart. This one's I can strip. So I gotta take the whole housing assembly off just to get to the rollers if it gets all gummed up or something. The ones like a strip, those ones, not so bad. But all this stuff, not worth it. We got brass in here too. Brass hairball in here. Oops. Quite well jammed up. So clean brass here. I'll start my brass bucket here. That's all clean. So there's some surprises in here. Number 1, bright and shiny. Number 2, strippable. Another container, I think. Dump on the ground. Looked at taking these apart, but there seemed to be a bit of a pain. You got rivets and stuff in them. Let's see this one here. See if I can crunch it. Actually got quite a bit. Quite a bit there actually. It's actually fairly heavy. This looks like it's going to be hard to get out, that one, but get out pretty fast. Got lots of these. Okay, should. I think that's the screws of steel. Yeah. That's the problem. After you get something to hold it, otherwise it rips your fingers. Lots of brass that came out of there, so I mean that's quite a bit actually. That's brass. This is a die cast. This should be brass, I would think. More wire chops. Bright and shiny. Okay, I think I'm going to go through the rest of this and then move on to something else. Taking too long on one thing here, but it looks like there's value here, right? Lots of bright and shiny mixed in here. One of the better boxes are sitting, right? Not garbage, just like better value. That kind of stuff here, look how thick that is. That's nice stuff here. Okay, let me organize this up and... Okay, I have the older style here, another one here. I took the screws off the sides. There's a couple of terminal screws, but let's see, open up and see the difference. See the difference on what this is here. It's actually not that bad. To be honest, they're kind of worth stripping if you have a lot of them. It's just like a little assembly line. Yeah, that's brass here. You know, it adds up. I think the modern one, this is a little bit both similar gauge. I think they're worth stripping. You know, they'll add up in the long run. Okay. Okay, I stripped the whole box, everything that was in that box. That's aluminum, insulated. Number 2, well, number 2, better grade. This is lower grade. Pot metal. Aluminum. There's a remote control with a circuit board in there. I got number 1, a bright and shiny. Number 2 here. Some number 2. Some brass. It's copper. Number 2. Brass here. It's all brass. Actually, to be honest, I stripped another one. The light fixture or light sockets. No, it wasn't a light socket. It was a wall socket, plug socket. Take the screws out first, then you have no problem. I did it backwards. Once the screws are out, you break it apart, it comes out insulated. It's actually 2 nice pieces of brass. Well worth stripping, I think. This will be like dirty brass here. And then I got some steel here. And I have a little pail of garbage. This is brass here. This will be, wow, it's actually got a lot of weight to it. It's surprising. I'm going to sell that the way it is. It's insulated, number 1 insulated. Some of the longer ones, you know, maybe I could put through my machine, but they're mostly pretty short. This will be all strippable. So that's that whole box taken care of it, you know. So I got some, recoup some steel. Obviously get rid of garbage. And then I'll put this away until I have a good hoard. And this one is a stripping pile. I got a stripping pile down here. I'll probably fill the containers up. And one more thing I have to strip actually. This thing here, this box. But that's all strippable wire. I want to get rid of this box, to be honest. This is garbage laying around. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to get money for the other metals later when I'm ready to sell. Plastic. And this is just... Okay, here. Came from my rental actually. This box might come in handy actually. Oh, it doesn't want to come out. Well, such thick copper wire there. Doesn't want to bend. See, that's definitely strippable. Look how thick that is. Nice stuff. Just toss this steel here. Oh no, got some cast aluminum. Okay, not bad. Working out good. I'm going to shuffle things out. I'm going to make another container for my number 1. These ones here. Well, it's number 1, bright and shiny. Get another container for that. This stuff's so flexy. Okay, kits, material. So I'm going to strip that. I need to be on top of this. It's been sitting way too long here. I mean, I could have sold this when the prices are high, but didn't know. Or I couldn't get to it. But there's aluminum here mixed. There's BX in here. But all this really shorts. I have to change the bucket because there's lots of other stuff in here. All these shorts are going to be sold the way it is. Aluminum here. Aluminum here. And when the prices rebound, hopefully, I mean, I watch the ice scrap app, but you know, their opinion is they want scrap metal. Otherwise, if they don't get scrap metal, they're not going to make money. So they're going to tell you to sell, right? Sure, they give you tips and stuff, but when it's a tough economy, you know, prices, it's demand, right? If no one sells the material, well, prices have to go higher. They'll pay more. If they need 100 tons of material of something, and they don't have, or they have to fill the order up, because some companies might say, hey, we deal 10 tons at a time, nothing less. You know, some big smelters, right? They don't want to nickel and dime over and over. They want to basically get big orders, right? Or if they have some sort of big thing they're building. See this stuff here, you could, well, this one's not going, see, the other one was probably rotted. Material was kind of rotted, it was easy. That's okay. This should be a lot faster than the other pile anyways. You can see, this will be just stuff I won't strip. And when the prices go pretty good, I'll sell it. I know it's as high as, I don't know, it's like 230, 240. It got pretty high for a while. This BX will have a pile in the yard. The BX you can strip if you get bored, but I find when they're paying high, there's no need to strip it really. Well, came out easy. There's no need to strip it when the prices are high. But when the prices are low, it's a different story. That's why when you see me sell stuff like mortars and stuff, I'm not being lazy. I'm getting a high price for it. You know, because if you start doing the math, let's get the other container. If you do the math, you'll see it's not worth stripping stuff. When you only strip for another $1 more, it's not worth it, right? So anyways, let's keep continuing with this here. Get this all done here, and then we'll move on. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, I was cleaning a lot of different stuff in boxes, so now I'm going to strip a couple big things here. It's getting too cold here. I want to get out of here. It's freezing. Kind of got wet, so see what's in here. Should be good. Take a look at it for a second. Well, it's an old fax machine, Panasonic. Okay. Bottom should be off. Gold recovery we're looking for. IC chips. So, doesn't look too bad. Look at how cold it is. It's freezing. It's like one of those, temperature goes close to, 2 or 3 degrees. It gets so damp. It wants to snow almost, but it's not. It's still kind of warm. There it is. See, that's just not really worth anything. It's a low grade, but maybe if I do copper recovery or something down the road, I need some low-grade boards that are simple, so I grind them up. There's got one battery here. As well, take it off now. Okay, it's okay. I thought it'd be a little bit better, but it's not super old school, I guess. The really old ones are pretty good. This one's kind of so-so. Throw the rest in the shred, I guess. There's still some copper mortars and so on there. Okay, we got this bar here. Don't see no screws. That's why I wear glasses. Stuff flies. Easy stripping, see that? There's 3 little brass pieces. The wire, little braid. This stuff can just go in the shred. It's another kind of bar. It's got screws. This. Down to freezing actually. Big screws. Okay. So we'll have a few little things here. Should be brass. I was touching there, I'm not even a magnet. So focused on this weather, it's so cold. That's why I wouldn't come out as a screw here. Okay, now we got a bunch of this Macska stuff here. It's not the best to strip, I don't think. Yeah, this is a little bit of a complicated one. It's got quite a bit of brass. It goes into, oh, let's see here. The actual contacts are in the plastic. Yeah, it's kind of an ugly one, to be honest. Not that easy. The strip is half in a plastic, buried in there. See that? The strip is right there. Go along that way. Can't yank it out, I have to kind of just work at it slowly. Okay, it's actually a piece in there, but it's kind of buried, so it's don't shred. There's brass there. It's actually got quite a bit of brass, just hard to get it out. gold plated here. Keep that separate. It's just better just to go for these directly. It's so buried in there. Not really worth it, to be honest. But it's still brass anyways. It's a nice thing about brass and copper, it's everywhere. You know, you get in small amounts, but you get lots of it. Just flexy. It's just not really worth it. So buried in there so good. Give it this scrap here. It's got some brass, other quite a bit actually. I wouldn't say it's super heavy, but not bad. A little bit of wire. Another piece of brass here. I'll get rid of some garbage here. I oiled this up here and it's kind of actually slippery. So I want to touch it, it kind of makes my hand slippery. Okay, so we got this thing here. Not sure what it is. It looks like it's stainless steel. Okay, let's see. It's almost like medical, industrial type stuff. Laboratory maybe, I don't know. It's got a stainless steel look. Oh yeah, I think it's an ozone generator. So I think it is a sterilizing thing. Metal plates. It's high voltage, goes to those plates. Creates ozone. That's what it is, an ozone generator. Not sure where I got this from actually. I think that's stainless. Yeah, that's nice stainless actually. Stainless bucket here. It's heavy, it's got a couple pounds of stainless. So we got a transformer here. Oh yeah, see, this was hanging up. It probably came from a grow show. Hang them on the ceiling to produce an ozone. That's probably what it is. I'm not even sure where I found this. Gloves are oily, so everything seems so slippery. Aluminum plate here. It's got a copper coil in there, look at that. Nice little copper coil. Yep, number 2 copper. Unexpected, but it's there, see? A lot of hidden stuff in some of the stuff. I'm just going to take it apart. See exactly what it is. So it's got some aluminum right there, see? So everything's kind of riveted on here, even this transformer. You can drill. Problem is I was trying to drill some steel, something really big, and I think I killed all my bits. Maybe this will work here. Guess I'm too powerful. Broke another bit. Oh, the plates came out. Oh, it's just sitting there. It's like mica. Steel anyways. It's like actual, like mica. It's probably steel. Stainless. It's mostly stainless. So, this transformer should almost be out. Cut some of this wire off. Then maybe continue drilling here, so stand by. Okay, so I read the back. It says electrical air purifier. So it creates an ozone. It purifies the air. Probably for laboratory equipment or something. That's what I'm thinking. Can't seem to get any bits that work. Need to get that off. But good for stainless steel. Oh, look at this right on my glove. I don't like loose gloves. Might be stainless steel bolts too. That's stainless steel there. The mortar. We'll just pull down the shred, I think. It's actually pretty heavy, so. It's actually like a real mortar. Plastic. Plastic, but it might be cast. Just throw it in the mortar pile. Probably too hard to clean, but it's got I wonder if this was cast aluminum. Yeah, it is actually. Okay. Not too hard to strip, I think. Problem with some of these are stainless steel. Some of the stuff's stainless steel. Rivets. Those rivets are stainless steel, some of them. That's why I can't drill them. I'm having problems drilling them. See, this is you can see the difference. That's real shiny. That's dull looking. Yeah, I have no problem getting through that, but this is probably all stainless steel anyways, so now yeah, stainless steel rivets. That's actually stripped out. It's actually a nice little strip of it, actually. It's actually got quite a bit of weight. Where's the rest of it? Let's see what it is. We'll see a few pounds for sure. 2.9. This should make 3. 3 pounds there. A small piece of aluminum. So 3.1 it says, so not too bad. And then we got a little bit of wire, not really that much, but okay, let's move on. It's actually snowing right now. Really wet snow, but see, I told you it's really cold. See that? Crazy weather. See, winter's coming pretty quick. And now with this heavy rain, you know, well, they're talking about a lot of rain this year. And if it gets cold enough, it could be a lot of snow. So I'm just cleaning up here and I find one more thing to strip out and I'm going to call it a day. We also had a transformer, so it was a good value, not bad. Transformer like this, I don't think it's worth stripping. It's too sealed up. I'll just throw it in this transformer pile and then later I'll determine if it was worth scrapping or not. Sometimes they are, but most of them aren't. Okay, we got the Techniques. It says digital surround processor. So, okay, taking the apart here. Yeah, it's really nothing too great. So it's more like probably from the 80s, I think. Not vintage. Not too vintage, anyways. It's older, but actually not much really in it, to be honest. Thought it'd be better. Not in a green board. Well, we'll take what we can. Grab a couple transformers. Oh, it doesn't really weigh nothing. These spools are good for copper. I find when you smash these flat like that, they're just easy to separate. You know. That's still copper. Number 2 copper. So one IC chip in the bottom, flat back. We'll try to knock this transformer off. Can't strip it. Sealed. So not that great, to be honest. Had higher hopes for this thing actually. Come on. That's glass. Yeah, not that great, to be honest. Another IC chip here. It's kind of how it is. You just don't know until you start taking stuff apart. This is better here. At least the green board. That's good. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for this video. It's way too cold. Looks like the weather's changing. You can see every day it's getting colder and colder. It went from summer to fall. Oh yeah, this is a lot better. See the little board. Went from summer. Summer turned basically end of fall to winter. See that? That's a nice little board. Transformer here. I can separate it maybe. Oh yeah, this might be good for copper. Let's axe it. I need to separate the copper. Not too bad. Oh, it just turns to nothing. It's almost out. Got a plastic cover over it, that's what's happening here. It's just a little transformer, it's got a lot of copper. See that? It's tiny. Except, hands are too cold. They're gonna try to separate some of this plastic I got in here. See that? That's why I like to actually take them apart in a bowl, like a metal container, and then it's not too bad. There it is. That's your copper transformer. Those are easy to cut apart, but the other ones, when they're sealed in epoxy, forget it. It's a little wad of copper. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.